A heartwarming relationship is rocked when a father is sent to war, leaving behind little boy. I'm Amy Jobson and you're watching The Briefcase. War films are definitely my favourite genre, whether it's romantically inclined or straight up guns blazing. Well, we get to witness some frontline action in this one. Little Boy spends most of its time assessing the impact that war has on the people back home and the deep connection that exists between father and son.
My story takes place on the home front. That's my dad. I wanted to be just like him. Everything we did became a great adventure.
Do you believe we can do this?
Yes, I believe we can do this!
Partner, do you believe you can do this?
I believe I can do this!
Pepper, Flint, Busby and his dad James have wild imaginations, empowering the boy with a great sense of self-belief. Yes, the film is filled with a few too many "I believe I can" moments, but a little cheesiness never hurt anyone. Together with mum Emma and older brother London, they form a loving, traditional 1940s Californian family, until World War II gets in the way. London, willing but not able to serve in the war, is replaced by his dad on the front line. As you can imagine, Pepper struggles to come to grips with his father's absence. The local doc doesn't help matters by dubbing the vertically challenged Pepper Little Boy.
Yeah, it's really too soon to make any diagnosis. Let's just say you're a little boy.
Enter Kevin James with an oh-so-punchable face. His aptly named character, Dr. Fox, is the sly guy trying to make a move on Mrs. Busby, whilst his son is the cliché school bully beating on little boy. Noteworthy performances include the incredible Emily Watson as Mrs. Busby and Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa, whom you may remember from Mortal Kombat and 2001's Planet of the Apes, as Hashimoto. Michael Rappaport shines as the inspiring crux of the family, plus we have Tom Wilkinson as the priest and Ben Chaplin as the magician Ben Eagle. I was trying to figure out where I knew the character London from. Turns out the actor David Henry played Ted's son in How I Met Your Mother.
Yes!
In the lead role, we have Jacob Salvati, who, despite his age, has an extensive acting resume. He's appeared in TV series like Mad Men, Grimm and Red Widow, along with fantasy horror film Escape from Tomorrow. I think this one has a very bright future. Little Boy was written and directed by Smithsonian Institute Award winner Alejandro Monteverde. I loved his 2006 film Bella, which was adapted from a book I thoroughly enjoyed by the same title. The film's central themes are faith, religion and spirituality. Believing he has magic powers, Little Boy finds himself begging for the help of Father Oliver to bring his dad home. Regardless of whether you agree with the religious sentiment expressed in this film or not, Little Boy has plenty to offer. Monteverde skillfully explores the family dynamic, whilst also tackling the issue of racism in the 40s. Monteverde doesn't hold back, and there are some confronting scenes in this film. Hashimoto is the only Japanese person living in town, and as a result, he's really at the mercy of the locals. From verbal abuse to violence, the racial discrimination escalates throughout the film. It was tough to watch, but these scenes, along with London's outlook on war, really helped to explain Little Boy's hatred of the Japanese. It's a brutal insight into how a young individual can be influenced by their family, community, and upbringing.
If I can bring Dad back!
By befriending him, all you're doing is betraying Dad.
Little Boy is a view of the world through the eyes of a young child, stubborn yet easily persuaded, with faith in a mustard seed. As for the trailer, luckily I didn't watch it until after the film, and I think they showed way too much. I had no idea what to expect with this one, and I think it worked in my favour. Honestly, I don't feel a religious push from this film despite its obvious presence. I think faith can be applied to all personal experiences and challenges. Yeah, we can go into subliminal messages, unconscious notions, etc. But I took this film for its face value and thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to give this one 7 out of 10.
What if I can bring Dad back?
How? How are you gonna bring Dad back?
I can move a mountain.
You wanna move a mountain? There's one. Go ahead, move it.
Was that an earthquake?
It's a miracle.
It's up to you to achieve the impossible. It takes courage to believe. Your father would be more than proud of you.
Dreamers.
Let me know what you thought of Little Boy. Next week I'll be reviewing the horror drug war thriller madness Sicario, starring Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. I'm Amy Jobson, you've been watching The Briefcase, and I hope you have an awesome weekend.